We have, in the top right, Neutron playing as Night Elves. In the bottom left, this is not XioaY, by the way. This is some random dude that we don't know. But I have to go for a placeholder name. And you know, XioaY is an undead. And yeah, that's about as far as I went with my thinking there. Alright, let's go. But we have a game to enjoy. Isn't that nice? Which round is this, by the way? What the hell? This should be round of 16? Is this already round of 16? So we started with 64. And this is the third round, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, I have it in a moment here, guys. Just need to make sure the resources are on the right side. And now they are... Alright. Neutron versus yzuhcnfans. Alright, I'm gonna call him Undead. Starting off with the Keeper of the Grove. Wait. He denied the Ogre Mauler. Oh, he got the experience from the skeleton. But the Ogre Mauler was denied. That's a big mistake. Neutron here with a bit of a blunder. But this creep camp should still give him level 2, I think. I'm pretty sure it does. And that's the most important thing. Then he's going to have Entangle. And of course the big power spike is going to be level 3. Not too easy on this map. As opposed to other ones like Amazonia, for example. But not too hard either then. Oh, and now this is becoming an issue. Because the DK is aiming for the last hit with the coil. Gets that one. Neutron needs to get this kill for the level 2. Gets it as well. DK didn't get the right click in. Is he aiming for the Entangle Surround? No. But yeah, that's the expansion here. That's the big play. And on the top levels of Undead play, there's been some debating going on. Debating in playstyle, not literal debating. Of how to handle this. We've seen some 1 ziggurat super fast tech. That is the case here, by the way, I think. As the DK here is flirting with an Entangle Surround. Went for his first creep camp here. But yeah, when you have only 3 ghouls, this is the Ted Fiend opening. Fast DK, only 3 ghouls. You cannot stop this. Utterly impossible. You cannot stop this. Which is the reason why I don't really like this opening so much. Because that expansion is gonna finish. Oh, even with the first Fiend here, the Undead is going out. That's a little dangerous. As I like the Wisps here. As the Keeper is moving away from the expansion, exposing it somewhat, Wisps will be here for the detonate against the Skeletons. Very important. That's high level Night Elf play right here. Could be saving this tree. Keeper struggling still to get to level 3. That one missed last hit really coming to cost him. Really nice Wisp spread, by the way. One here, always ready to go for the detonate onto the Skeletons if he should need it. Neutron panicking slightly for his tree, but it's fine. It's 1 Fiend, 1 DK. This is like nothing. And now one more last hit will be level 3, and then this Fiend might be dead, by the way. The DK here being very aggressive. Fiend has to be careful. And now Keeper is almost level 3. Gets it. Boom! And now it's hunting time. A quick sip from the moon juice, maybe? No. Oh, no. Has 2 entangles anyways. Oh, wow. That is an ambitious creep camp. This is probably going to have to be a TP now. Yep. TP out to save the Fiends. The early game here for the Undead. Not looking the greatest, to be honest. And losing the TP early is also very painful because that one's going to be gone pretty much forever. Can't afford to rebuy this. He has to go for an all-in push strat against his expansion. And then all in push strat, there's no room for spending 350 gold or on anything else. Unless you counter expand. Very rarely you see tier 2 counter expansions by undeads. Just hoping that they can produce more than they will lose to entangle. But no, he's going tier 3. So now the route is set in stone for the undead. Has to be all in push against the Expo. Keeper's coming in. Oh, he found the greater mana. Best item he could have hoped for. I guess it's debatable. Maybe even healing or invul would be nicer. But certainly good. Alchemist second. Creeping subs. Again so many archers. Is he going... What's he going? Oh my god, is he going glaives? No. Oh, thank god. Glaives is a horrible idea against undead. No, he's going dryads. You have multiple choices here. You can go dryads. You can go... Huntresses? Probably not. No, but you can go hippo riders into fairies as well. Or just fairies straight mass. Hippos into fairies, the strat that Moon popularized against undead with the backup of an Expo. Has looked pretty good recently. Or you could go MGs if you're really greedy. Let's see how greedy Neutron is. I like the shop. Expo's almost up. Neutron would love to creep jack his opponent here. Oh, greater mana already used. Creep up some more. And a good timing by the undead. Coming in here for the creep jack. He doesn't have the level 2 coil though. The last hit goes to Neutron. That is the robe of the Magi. Not too bad at all. One archer will fall, but of course they are expendable. Especially on 2 bases. Neutron almost level 4 already on this keeper. Wow. So fast. And high level keeper, by the way, is very valuable against undead. Who isn't at massive supply. Because there's only going to be 1, maximum 2 destroyers in the air. So having to spell for everything is going to be hard to accomplish. As tier 3 is finishing completion. This Expo's mining. Just started mining a moment ago. But it's looking okay, honestly, for the undead. He hasn't lost anything yet. He's baiting an entangle here with an illusion. Keeper... Wait. Did he find 2 greater manas? I think he did. I think he found 2. Very nice here for him. He's lacking on the invuls, though. Neutron is. Should definitely aim for some more of those. Mauler here to have something in the front line as well. You guys may know, it's important to have backline DPS as well as front line. Something that you will have learned if you've been playing Dota Auto Chess. Alright, quick push here perhaps? No, continuous creeping still by the undead. No level 3 of course makes the idea of fighting impossible. Also has to wait for Destroyer form upgrade. Here we go. He could have gone for 3 statues and then the Destroyer form. I think that would have been better. That way he could have gone for 1/2 statues immediately. Because you always want to have at least 1 statue on the ground. Always, always, always. Are you listening? Enter. Always 1 statue on the ground. If he's actually here, that would be pretty hilarious. Level 3 Alchemist. Another Expo. Oh. No, just sending it over here for now. Neutron supply stuck. Where's the Moonwells, bruv? More Moonwells are finishing. I like that Neutron isn't being too stingy, isn't being too greedy. As he's going into upkeep right away, pretty much all he has to do is hold on. Just defend. What do you need to defend? Army. Make army, defend, win game. Pretty straightforward stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
As the undead here is taking his sweet time to creep. Giving more time for the expansion to mine. Tinker now is going to help a lot with the damage against the tree. I feel like Neutron could have been a little bit more aggressive against the fiends here. Especially when this was being crept. And after. Shredder. I hate the Shredder. This is 400 gold, man. Good Wisp Detonate coming out. No thingamajigs yet. What's it called? Nature's Blessing. So this tree is kind of squishy, but repair should be there. Big Nova coming in though. All the Wisps are dead. Except the 2 behind. It's a bit scary for Neutron. He's only up by 10 supply. Not too much really. And now he doesn't even have the additional income. Horrible Treant. Only 1. When he should have had 3. But he's taking no damage, really. He's chasing the undead. Pretty good choke now, though, for the undead player. The statue is out of mana. He seems to have morphed the one with full mana and left the one out of mana on the ground. That's not the perfect play. Oh, the one with the wind coming in really handy right here. That's so good. 1 plus Keeper. There's only so many things you can dispel. And now it's Fiend after Fiend being slaughtered. 1, 2, punch. Bam! Suddenly you have no units left. That's a problem. And you don't have a Lich left either. See you later. Bye-bye. Who destroys the DK and the Tinker? Can they do it? A question for the ages. Neutron doesn't have too much left here, honestly. Wow. Somehow, the Undead is still in this. Oh, nice dispel. Ooh, that was a lot of juicy mana and HP, but he still dies. Level 4 Alchemist, level 5 Keeper already. Can he get this around? There's no more TP. Yes, he does. Entangle lasts forever. That's the DK dead. Or can he fight out? The Archer Staff. But there's another Entangle, and that is it. Bye-bye. GG. And the 1-0 for Neutron. Thank you, Madfrog, for the host, by the way. I forgot about that earlier, sorry. If you're still here, thank you very much. And Hongi92 with a 6-month resub. What's your MMR on Dota 2? And have you played auto chess before? Yes, I have played auto chess. I don't have MMR in Dota. I haven't played Dota 2 in a long time. Like 2 years or something. And I was pretty bad. My highest was 4.7k MMR. And like 4.5, something around there I was. Yeah, I was always playing Dota with my friends, and I was like messing around, you know. Blink initiator every game, just run in and fight. I didn't like that whole farming thing. I was always just fight. Yeah, but I wasn't good at Dota at all. The serious game where I was actually tryharding and trying to compete was Warcraft always. Neutron here, on his way to a perfect run up until the quarterfinals. Where, by the way... Wait, what? What the hell? Ah, didn't work. Come on. Oh my god. Almost missed it. Whew. Alright, there we go. What was I saying? I forgot. But that's okay. We have our next game on Northern Isles. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Against yzuhcnfans, Neutron will be going up next, and there he's certainly gonna meet a real challenge. His first real challenge of today, it seems like. (1-0) lead for Neutron. Oh, my cat wants to go out. One moment. What about your Orc versus Neo? Oh, Oh, that's an interesting question. Huh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm pretty bad with Orc, so... might be on the same level. I don't know, honestly. Okay. Game number 2. We have the Undead. yzuhcnfans, whom for simplicity we'll be calling the Undead. Against Neutron in the bottom left, who's going with the Ancient of War creep. Over here, very understandable, as that gives level 2 right away, plus a big item, very valuable camp. If you're done correctly, the Undead will not be arriving in time to do anything about this. Speaking of being done correctly, this is where, unfortunately, Neutron had a bit of a mishap at WGL. This is where he lost his Ancient of War against Lin, I think it was. And that was his first tournament game, or one of the first. Not the greatest start for him at all. Acolyte being aggressive here. Being annoying. This Wisp now needs some backup. The Archer taking some damage. This is not exactly ideal. He's going for the Treants first. Oh my god, can he still... What? Oh, he almost got the last hit with the Acolyte. Holy crap. But he's delayed this by enough now that the DK should be arriving in time, maybe, for the Trapper. And he certainly will. So this Acolyte harassment actually worked out pretty well. DK's gonna get the coil. That's gonna be the level 2 prevented. Is he gonna play around it? No. Yeah, if you wanna make sure that you finish this camp before the DK arrives, you have to summon 2 sets of Treants. Which Night Elves usually don't want to do, because they want to hold on to their mana. But I think it might be worth it, actually. Also, he was busy attacking the Acolyte there. And he gets the next last hit. Dude, he's having a pretty good opening, but now the DK's out of mana. Wow, he's getting a lot done here. Okay. This is my new opening. I just found it. That's it. Important here to Acolyte harass, by the way. Otherwise, this is not going to work out. That's pretty cool. I don't like the fast DK on most maps, but here it's pretty nice. In the end, Keeper, of course, does get level 2. You can't prevent, you can only delay it. And here is the expansion coming up. Again, this is the biggest problem of this opening for the Undead. Oh, aiming for the surround. Whoop. Bada boom, bada boom. Nope. Doesn't quite get it. Don't try it again, please. It's too much mana. Yeah, again, he's going with a fast DK late Fiends. Meaning that he cannot cancel this. It is impossible. Pretty sure Neutron is going to pop the greater mana here once again to creep pretty quickly. DK has 1 coil. Oh, almost came in perfectly in time. Replenishment here, also pretty nice. Oh, it's a Snow Owl. Don't see that too often. Oh, it's gone. Skeleton Scouts confirms what he must have assumed already. Again, lots of Wisps here nearby. This is the important thing. The only way you're losing this Tree of Life against this Undead opening is when there's lots of skeletons nearby. So just have your Wisps nearby, and then tree is safe. Easy peasy. Four Treants, 4 Archers, easily enough to creep this camp. It's a pretty simple one. The DK is still hanging around. Still on level 2. He's got 1 coil to use. And he's slowing him down nicely here, honestly. Now Neutron has to fight against the Undead and the creeps at the same time. This is not what he wants. This is annoying for Neutron. Detonate onto the skeletons would be a little bit more experience. And honestly, the Undead is slowing him down here pretty well. And that's level 2. Bam! Gets it from the Treant. That was a big deal.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he's gonna surround the rock. I'm sorry, I was getting distracted by one of my roommates there. Who was getting rather loud. Last hit goes to Neutron, but this is fairly expensive here for him. Shouldn't he just pop the greater mana? This would make things so much easier for him. Yeah, the Undead having a pretty damn solid early game here. Lich coming out, he's bringing the rod, he's getting the tier 3. Slaughterhouse is coming up. But at least the keeper here will be level 3, so as far as that goes, Neutron is still on track. Tier 2 done. No money right now for the Alchemist, though. Wisp over here scouting things. But the end is so far away, so a Creepjack doesn't really seem too likely. He would appreciate a greater mana as well, obviously. As the Treant once again, with a delay only, will be able to root and start mining. Item was Greater Interval, not too bad either. But I think Neutron largely focuses on unit kills rather than army kills. Hero kills, I mean. Oh, but now he's coming in for that Creepjack. Where's the Alchemist? He's not going Alchemist yet. Oh, a nice entangle here. Oh, greedy play, going for both Fiend kills. May work out in his favor. Oh, that Fiend was so close to making it home. But not quite. One of them lost. TP gone as well. What?
A player's forces are under attack.
Bottom second. I actually saw this on his stream yesterday. But that was on Battle.net. I thought he was just trolling. Isn't an Alchemist just much, much better? I like the Nature's Blessing here.
A player's forces are
Make the
under
Treants more tanky. Increases their movement speed as well, by the way. In case you guys didn't know. Is he just going mass? Okay, here come lore one. Only one lore? One lore Dryads plus mass archers. Archer upgrades. If there's a ghoul A-bomb transition, these archers will get slaughtered. Scroll of healing, very important. But it seems like the Undead prioritizes fiends heavily. So I guess it's working out. We'll see. Pretty standard army here. This is what 120 and WFZ have been showing us. And of course, that's pretty much what everybody copies. The Scout Owl as well. I like that. The damage of the Searing Arrow at this stage in the game won't matter too much. And the Scout Owl is going to provide a lot of information for him. 4 on the Keeper. The bottom really only takes off. I don't even want to call it takes off, but she only gets decent on level 3. Is that really good, dude? Bottom second? Would he play that against a better opponent? Probably not, right? It's just a little bit of bonus damage. Okay, it's more than just a little. It's certainly decent bonus damage, but that's all. You have no control, you have no nuke. Catgust Pipe, kind of nice. But again, the bottom doesn't really benefit. It's just the Keeper. So, you have a pipe for 1 unit. For 1 hero. Alright. He knows about the archers though somehow. I don't know where he saw him, but Crypt Lord play here obviously indicates that he knows about the archers. I like Crypt Lord a lot, by the way. My favorite hero. And he's going for the expansion right now. Neutron Supply is at 56. Doesn't really want to fight yet. He wants to have more time for more units, but he's going to be forced into engagement here rather soon. One of the Moonwells seems to be getting cancelled. TP back from the Keeper, exposing him. Oh wow, mass detonates coming out. Oh my god. That Nova. Where's the Scroll of Healing, dude? Scroll. Keeper just dies, but he has the Ankh. You got a scroll, dude. Where's the scroll? There we go. That was pretty sloppy by Neutron, honestly. Against a Crypt Lord, you really shouldn't be TPing in so aggressively. Should have been over here. And he's losing this, isn't he? Wow, that was a... Oh, that was a big fail. That was a big fail. And he just has nothing left now. gonna give us a third game, though. And there's just no way. Bottom. Now you see, she does nothing. Yeah, he was trying to troll right there. Trying to be a sneaky snake. Crypto level 2. Well, hold up. I mean, everything's dying. The Destroyer is dead. The Keeper still has mana, so he can chase down these units. The Fiend is gonna die as well with the next Entangle. Level 4 on the DK. 1 coil, but that's all that he has. Neutron is having to fight hard here when this should have been a rather easy game for him. Shadow Meld. Shadow Meld. I bet there's no dust. Yeah, there's no dust. Shadow Meld. He doesn't realize he can Shadow Meld. Into the shadows! Now he does! Nice. No dust here. 2 statues back. That changes everything. Without the statues, maybe Neutron could have been able to fight back here, but these heroes are so hard to deal with right now. No coil though still, but the Destroyer's up again. A-bomb dies, but so many archers are falling. Oh my goodness. It's not enough Dryads, dude. It's not enough focused fire potential here, it seems like. Keeper's also close to out of mana. And the Ranger army is blindly following the Destroyer. The control there could perhaps be a little bit better. Nice spell. Coming in once again. But more Treants. Oh, but that was the last bit of mana from the Keeper. That's it. The Destroyer still up in the air. The statues here doing God's work. Level 4 for the bottom, which really doesn't do anything. Should probably be going for Searing Arrows now.
A town is under siege.
Decent money still on Neutron's side. But he's even in terms of supply. Never what you want in this situation. Nova coming in. Wisp's dead. Tree in trouble. In deep, deep trouble. Next Impale. There we go. Nova. And they're all dead. This tree won't survive. Level 4 for the Lich. Plus 4 intelligence. As you may know. Good detonates right there. And now he's committing all in. Neutron is. Can he hold on here? His Keeper's dropping low. He's dropping really low. There's Moon Juice. Still left. A little bit of it. He wants to get rid of the Destroyer, but it's hard to do despite all the bonus damage on his piercing. He just doesn't have enough, it would seem. 1 A-bomb here, dropping low. DK suddenly has pretty good mana again. And this Tri-Hero Undead combo is looking to be pretty formidable right now. Cryptod almost level 3. DK. He's not close to the level up, but level 4 at least he is. Especially the Lich here, putting in so much damage. And now these strides. The backline also is a lot of walking back and forth. Seems like he's focusing on targets and then they move out of range and then the AI is kind of messing up. Oh, the Keeper in deep, deep trouble now. Has to get away to safety. Dude, these barricades I've seen kill so many heroes. But now all the range is in melee to the undead and that's not good. Oh my god, so many losses. Neutron is losing every unit here almost. Another archer to fall, down to 34. I think it's time to call it, man. And he's not killing anything. He's not killing a single damn thing. This bottom, one of the most underwhelming picks I've seen in a while. And this just pretty much suited her play in this game. Getting nuked after not having done anything for a long time. He had 1,600 lumber. Let me guess, he went for a shredder. A shredder which cost 400 gold and never did anything. Seriously. Stop with the shredders. I hate shredders. But that's quite the upset here, dude. This, like, no-name dude takes a map off of Neutron. We may have to take that with a grain of salt. The bottom certainly looked a little trolly. Bottom plus Shredder the synergy. Oh yeah. We have a few more subs here. Drake10 with a 5-month resub. He says, hello, and Cranker with a 25 months. Thank you very much. Alright, last map here to decide will be Concealed Hill. I must say I'm very surprised. Even with the Potom, I thought he should have had that. But you can't just TP into the middle of the undead army when he has a Crypt Lord. Not with archers, dude. That's not gonna work. Like, that Impale Nova was just insane. Hitting everything, dude. Pretty bonkers. That may have been a bit of a wake-up call for Neutron. Like, okay, I'm trying to entertain my stream, but maybe I should be playing a little bit more seriously. What the hell is going on? What? What? Okay. My computer was just completely spazzing out there for a moment. But now we are ready again. Same opening for the 3rd time from the undead. DK opening late fiends. Honestly, the opening that Neutron went against it was good. Just expand. Boom, that's it. Expand. I'm honestly surprised at how much the undead is getting done. How much he's able to delay that expansion. Maybe the Keeper should be running back to his Moonwells a little bit more. For more mana. And then spamming the Treants and the Entangles more. Because he's gonna be only harassing with 2 to maximum 3 Fiends for a long time. And against that, Entangled Treants is really good. Plus DK, if he wants to be aggressive, is only gonna be level 1 as well for a while. But we'll see. Acolyte Scout once again. That Acolyte Scout did very well on the first map. Distracting Neutron for multiple seconds, allowing the time for the DK to come in, to have that Executor coil, and prevent the level 2. This is a smaller camp though, this is much easier to take, the DK won't be arriving in time, but also at the same time Keeper of the Grove won't hit level 2. Starting off with Treants. Indeed he is. So, DK here. Slaying the critters. Absolutely heartless. Might be going for the Tome of Experience over here, actually. Ring of Protection. Not the greatest. But later on for the Alchemist, would be pretty nice. If he does go Alchemist, which he probably will. Don't think he's gonna be messing around anymore after that loss here. Only 1 map away from dropping out after all. Next round again, Hihi is waiting for him. No Tome of Experience here, not that lucky is the Death Knight, but he's getting some decent XP regardless. Gonna be level 1.5, even a little bit more. And here comes the tree once again. Keeper, level 2 now on him. The items is super disappointing. Oh, and the DK. He may actually get the cancel off on the expansion. That's a big deal. But Neutron sees that he should be bringing in the Wisps. Where's the Wisps? He's late with this. He's been very good with this previously. But actually the Skeletons are going to the green camp. Not to the tree. Not just yet. But yeah, the Wisps are definitely lacking. I guess he wants to keep him in the main until he techs. Has the resources for it now. And then he might be bringing the Wisps. Alright, DK. He's almost level 2, dude. This is really good. If with DK creeping only, you can get level 2. That's a good start. It's a little bit more. Oh, he gets bashed by the creeps. Just a little bit more. There we go. But he could easily get surrounded over here. Oh, Neutron gets it. That's the TP gone. Super early. Tree over here. More than halfway done. Tier 2. Also over halfway. So Neutron. I feel like it could have been a little bit more aggressively previously, but now on level 2 only, and with only one entangle. Is that the right time to look for some damage? Entangle, here we go, but really not that much follow-up. This is not gonna result in the kill. The DK has way too much mana. This seems like a lot of wasted time here for Neutron. Could have gone back to the Moonwells instead. Mana up, creep this. That would have been level 3. Now he's gonna lose an archer, wasting more time. He is also slowing down the undead, which is okay. But what if he had just gotten mana? Crept this, that's level 3. Then go Alchemist somewhat soon. That may have been better. Sorry for the noise, there seems to be some commotion outside. So, tier 2 reached. Slaughterhouse. He might be delaying his tier 3 here a little. Because this Slaughterhouse only makes sense if he follows up with a Ziggurat. Otherwise he's supply stuck anyways. Oh, seems like a bit of a macro mistake here from the undead. Want to make a Ziggurat, change his mind, and now he's going to tech instead. So this Slaughterhouse is kind of, yeah, doesn't make macro sense. There we go. Decides to go tier 3, so the Slaughterhouse is early, but he can't make anything from it. Alright, multitasking now being asked of Neutron as he's trying to harass with the Keeper and creeping at the same time. Tree of Life will be able to do this. He didn't deny anything, I don't think. Now he's level 3. The DK, though, has plenty of coils to use. Oh, he's so close to level 3. Keeper should perhaps go for some treants to add more pressure. And now it's the Alchemist again, okay. We're playing serious once more. Talisman up here. Decent for a bit more tankiness. Keeper coming in. Again, he could go for the treants. Entangle, though. And that should be a kill. Couple of right clicks. Oh, but the Milit's coming in with a Nova. He's got a Nova, another Nova, by the way. Gets the Fiend just barely. But another Entangle. The Nova's certainly gonna follow him. Does he have to pop the TP? Not just yet. Alchemist, he's got another Acid Bomb. Throw it! He may have just used it on this Fiend. And this was a good attack now. This is what I've been missing from Neutron here in the last little while. Just use your level 3 plus second hero for aggressive play before destroyers are out. And now the archers have also joined him. It took him a while. But now they're here. Oh, almost got the Entangle off. He has the Acid Bomb ready as well. This is very dangerous. The TP is gone, mind you. Uh-oh. The DK is unlikely to die in a single Entangle, but the Lich might. And especially the Fiend should. Nice block coming out by Neutron. He's playing a very good game now. The Undead certainly in tons of trouble. Acid Bomb, Entangle coming in. There's one coil. That should be enough to save him. Unless there's another Entangle. No. There's a Nova ready soon as well. So this is also a little bit scary for the Keeper. Entangle this time on the DK. Is he aiming for that surround? He certainly is. Gets it. But the Keeper's super low. Oh, he keeps it close. Almost. He almost kept it closed. There's another Acid Bomb. Onto the Lich. Couple of right clicks. Statue. He needs that statue heal. And that is going to be enough. Okay. A lot of back and forth here on the southern side of the map. Definitely going in Neutron's favor. He killed 2 Fiends? He may have been even 3, but at least 2 Fiends. Kept almost everything, if not everything, alive. And the Alchemist. Almost level 2 now already. Would love to steal the invul here as well. Pops down the sentry. There we go. Took 1 or 2 tries. And now he's rushing tier 3. Feeling that he's far enough in this game that he doesn't have to rely on tier 2 production. And he's probably right. When I was talking to Neutron in China, he said that actually Dryads plus Chimps are a very good combo against Undead. But haven't seen that anywhere, basically. I agree though, if you get there, it's really strong, but of course takes forever. First you need tier 3, then you need the Chimroos, then you need at least 2 Chimps to make it worth it. So yeah, takes a long time to come online. Ogre Lord creep. He's hoping for a good item. He needs a good item, I feel. What is it? Medallion. It's good, but he may need a better one. I'm not sure if he has Destroyer form. He's been tier 3 a while, so he may. But he needs at least 3 statues as well, honestly. At the very least 2. He's gonna have to, but 3 is much more ideal. 4 is the best, honestly. 2 statues on the ground, 2 destroyers in the air. That is what you want. And again, the Shredder. Ah, no, not the Shredder, dude! Game-losing Shredder. Too expensive. 400 gold. Just for giving you lumber. Also costs 100 lumber, by the way. He could be at 200 lumber now, which is kind of what all he needs anyway. Could just be making a couple of wisps. God, I hate the Shredder. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I really do. Oh, nice intercept here. Might be able to get the statue, but of course statue mechanical. You cannot entangle that one. Neutron sees it pretty quickly. Can he get a block off here in time? Decently well, but not well enough. Keeper now very far forward, Colnova dangerous onto him. Doesn't give the armor to the Alchemist, by the way. Wants to be tanky on his first hero at least a little bit more. He needs more time. So forcing the Undead to be down south instead of at his expansion, I think Neutron is going to be very satisfied with. Needs more time for more production, and more is coming. Bears, which are pretty rare on this patch. Archers, 1 certainly dies there. But cost the Undead 200 mana, there's always something to keep in mind. However, he has tons and tons of mana. Ancient of War, buying time here as well. That one doesn't produce anything too valuable anymore, anyways. Alright, here are the first bears. Neutron really shouldn't fight yet. Just hang back and wait. Is he gonna engage? He is. First spell coming in. Getting rid of the roar on some of these. That means though that the spell is on cooldown, and Neutron wisely realizing going for the Fiend right away. Next spell came up pretty quickly actually. Big Nova, oh my god, hitting all of the archers. It's the Pit Lord with cleave attack, by the way. This is some heavy focus fire on the Fiends. Not exactly ideal, as the archers should be focusing on the Destroyer instead. Also, no Dryads here for the slow, which usually are a big help. More entangles coming in. Is the Dispel ready on the Destroyer? Not quite yet, as it seems. And the Bears, of course, once they connect with the Fiends here, it's tremendous damage. Double level up after that Destroyer kill. And also, of course, no more Dispel. This was a massive pickoff. Going for the Lich next. He doesn't have an invul. That's his death and the GG.